of people who don't know who I am show at my special. That's bullshit. All right, everybody. This will be fun. I used to live here in Los Angeles on Sierra Bonita, and I had an apartment, and I had a neighbor, and whenever he would knock on my wall, I knew he wanted me to turn my music down, and that made me angry because I like loud music. So when he knocked on the wall, I'd mess with his head. I'd say, "Go around." I cannot open the wall. I don't know if you have a doorknob on the other side, but over here there's nothing. It's just flat. All right, man, I gotta do a half hour. You gotta like me more than that. I can't be getting through a half hour with that kind of action. I like an escalator, man, because the escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. All right. There would never be an escalator temporarily out of order sign. Only an escalator temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. I'm gonna take it out tonight, boy. I'm gonna get loose. Check it out. This is me being loose. I rent a lot of cars, you know, because I go on the road. I rent cars, and when I drive a rental car, I don't know what's going on with it, right? So a lot of times I drive like for 10 miles with the emergency brake on. That doesn't say a lot for me, but it really doesn't say a lot for the emergency brake. It's really not an emergency brake, it's an emergency make the car smell funny lever. You know, you can't please all the people all the time, and last night all those people were at my show. To do this show, I had to take a physical. They asked me a bunch of medical questions. And they were like yes and no questions, but they were very strangely worded. Like, have you ever tried sugar or PCP? But I'm a stand-up comedian. I got into comedy to do comedy, which is weird, I know. But when you're in Hollywood and you're a comedian, everybody wants you to do other things besides comedy. They say, all right, you're a stand-up comedian. Can you act? Can you write? Write us a script. They want me to do things that's related to comedy, but not comedy. That's not fair. It's as though if I was a cook and I worked my ass off to become a good cook. They said, all right, you're a cook. Can you farm? I planted a carrot once. But when you do comedy, you have to start strong and you have to finish strong. Those are the tricks, right? You can't be like pancakes, all exciting at first, but then by the end, you're sick of them. I did comedy for a fundraiser once. We were trying to raise money to buy one of those machines that shows how much money has been raised. The show's going all right, I guess. I'm trying to feel it out. I wanted to buy a candle holder, but the store didn't have one, so I got a cake. Man, y'all gotta get into my jokes harder. No, don't give me that applause later. We need to get rolling with it. I have 21 minutes left. That's a long time. I'm gonna rock the show though. I went to a concert in New York City where I live. It was a heavy metal band called Monster Magnet. They were heavy, boy. The singer had no shirt on and leather pants, and he was playing like a flying V guitar. And he stood on the monitor and he yells at the crowd. He said, "How many of you people feel like human beings tonight?" And then he said, "How many of you people feel like animals?" And the thing is, everyone cheered after the animals part. But I cheered after the human beings part because I did not know there was a second part to the question. I said, yes, I do feel like a human. I do not feel like a tree. I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a girl who would get really mad if she heard me say that. An applause break over my infidelity. I've had 4 AIDS tests in my day. The AIDS test is very scary to get. It doesn't matter what you've been doing. Waiting for the results is frightening. So I don't get the regular AIDS tests anymore. I get the roundabout AIDS test. I call my friend Brian. I say, "Brian, do you know anybody who has AIDS?" "No?" "Cool. Because you know me." I got into an argument with the girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because then I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick. I gotta walk around a little bit, loosen up, you know. That was just about the first part of my segment right there. I'm gonna go back here for a minute. Perhaps the show will work better if I'm closer to the back. I'm gonna do an entire special not facing the camera. I'm gonna see how this plays. I like to drink before the show. I have a couple drinks before I go on stage. Every time people applaud, I'm always going, no, hold on. That's dumb. My manager's cool. He gets concerned. He says, "Mitch, don't use liquor as a crutch." I can't use liquor as a crutch because a crutch helps me walk. Liquor severely screws up the way I walk. It ain't like a crutch, it's like a step I didn't see. But alcoholism is a disease, but it's like the only disease that you can get yelled at for having. Provocative. Damn it, Otto, you're an alcoholic. Damn it, Otto, you have lupus. One of those two doesn't sound right. I want to be a race car passenger. Just a guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Well, we gotta keep going in circles. Man, you really like Tide. I play golf. I'm not good at golf. I never got good. I never got a hole-in-one, but I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. You're supposed to yell 4, but I was too busy mumbling, there ain't no way that's gonna hit him. I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for a donut. I'll just give you the money, you give me the donut. And the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just cannot imagine a scenario where I'd have to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friend, don't even act like I didn't get that donut. I got the documentation right here. Oh wait, it's back home in the fire, under D, for donut. But we all know what D is. I'm just trying to be pleasant on TV. My ma's watching. Later. I like baked potatoes, man. I don't have a microwave oven. It takes forever to cook a baked potato in a conventional oven. Sometimes I'll just throw one in there, even if I don't want one. But by the time it's done, who knows? I throw a potato in and go on vacation. My friend did this to me. My friend came up to me and he said this. He said, hey, you know what I like? Mashed potatoes. It's like, dude, you gotta give me time to guess. If you're gonna quiz me, you must put a pause in there. Sometimes I go to like a craft fair, I see a jar of jelly beans. I said, guess how many jelly beans are in the jar and you win a prize. Oh, come on, man. Let me just have some. I'll tell you what, you guess how many I want. If you said a handful, you are right. What's up, everybody? Is this special? Fuck. The Mitch Hedberg, not so special. Whenever I hang around a group of friends, I try to make sure we hang out clockwise. That way, if we're photographed, we are easy to identify. You didn't get that one? Either did I don't know why I do it. I just have this thing in me that won't let me drop it. I have two sisters and one of them is named Wendy, and if you ask Wendy if I was weird, she'd probably say yeah, but that's backwards, because she's weird. Because she has like a husband and 2 children, and they have a family photo on top of their VCR where they're all looking slightly to the left. As though something's going on over there. The camera is right in front of you. But I guess something happened to the left that made everybody happy. They said my sister is cross-eyed, so she can't quite pull it off. One eye is right on. I had a roommate, his name was Eddie, and Eddie was slow on the mental draw. I was writing a letter, I had a problem. I said, Ed, how do you abbreviate Arkansas? He said, I don't know. Just start spelling it, then quit. Like we had a refrigerator with the hard-boiled egg inside. After a few days, the shell started to crack. Eddie's first comment was, man, this guy is a survivor. Like you're walking on the street with Eddie and a car pulled up to you and two guys got out with ski masks and guns and said, get in the car, we're going to kidnap you. Eddie would have said, shotgun. I'd have been in the back seat with the other kidnapper. He called it. Last time I called shotgun, we had rented a limo, so I fucked up. I'm just trying to be likable up here now. I had to be likable. It's all about likability, really. I was at a casino, I was standing by the door, and a security guard came over and said, you're going to have to move. You're blocking the fire exit. As though if there was a fire, I wasn't going to run. If you're flammable and have legs, you are never blocking a fire exit. I love casinos. I like to gamble, you know. Like whenever they advertise a casino, like a billboard, they'll show like a guy winning money, like a guy holding bags with a money sign on them. But that's what happens the least. It's false advertising. Perhaps when they advertise a hamburger, they should show a guy choking. This is what happened once. I got my hair highlighted because I thought some strands were more important than others. I hate turkeys. If you go to the grocery store and you stand in front of the lunch meat section for too long, you start to get pissed off at turkeys. You see like turkey ham, turkey pastrami, turkey bologna. Somebody needs to tell the turkeys, man, just be yourself. I already like you, little brother. You do not need to emulate the other animals. You got your own thing going. I used to draw you. You know, if you had a couple of fingers missing, you would draw a screwed up turkey. That turkey was in an accident. If I had none of my fingers missing, I wouldn't type any slower. I type 101 words a minute, but it's in my own language. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. About once every 3 years, I think about buying a yo-yo. I'll be at the store and I'll come upon the yo-yo section and I'll fantasize about mastering it to the point where it becomes a reference as to who I am. Do you know Mitch Hedberg? Is he that guy who kicks ass on the yo-yo? Yes, I do. He is cool. I go to a lot of bars when I'm on the road. A lot of bars have black lights. And when a bar has black lights, everybody looks very cool. Except for me. Because I was under the impression that the mustard stain came out. When I'm off stage, I don't talk very much. I'm pretty quiet, right? And I hang around people who just talk non-stop. That's all they do is they talk, talk, talk. I can't get a word in edgewise. And when I do, I usually say something like, hey man, you want some taffy? You don't get that joke? I got a feeling y'all don't get half my shit. What's up with that, man? Special. It's all right, though. I'm just trying to roll with it. I smoke cigars occasionally. I don't know a lot about cigars. Like a man at the cigar store, the man behind the counter said, what kind of cigars do you like? It's a boys. I was at a bar, I was minding my own business, no one was talking to me because I just did a show. This guy bumped into me, which is cool, but he didn't apologize. He said, move. And I thought that was rude, so I said, go to hell. Then I started to run. He caught up with me. He had a mustache, a goatee, a pair of earrings, a pair of sunglasses. His hair was in a ponytail and he was wearing a hat. He said, hey, you got a lot of nerve. I said, hey, you got a lot of cranium accessories. This is a smart crowd. When I play the dumb crowds, I have to say, you got a lot of shit on your head. I'm gonna get a little personal towards the last part of the set. I'm gonna do it from a sitting position. Just be Hedberg sitting on the stairs. Be all personal, you know. People flipping around the channels and say, what the hell? What's Hedberg doing just sitting down telling jokes? Acid was my favorite drug. Acid opened up my mind. It expanded my mind. Because of acid, I now know that butter is way better than margarine. I saw through the bullshit. When I was on acid, I would see things like beams of light. And I would hear sounds that sounded an awful lot like car horns. When we were on acid, we would go into the woods, because when you're in the woods tripping, there's less likely a chance you'd run into an authority figure. But we ran into a bear. That was even more of a buzzkill. My friend Dwayne was standing there raising his right hand, swearing to help prevent forest fires. We got him away from the bear. He put his arm around my shoulder. He said, Mitchell, Smokey is way more intense in person. I went to England to tell jokes, and I wanted to do my Smokey the Bear joke in England. So I had to ask the English people if they know who Smokey the Bear was. But they don't. Because in England, Smokey the Bear is not the forest fire prevention representative. They have Smacky the Frog. It's a lot like a bear, but it's a frog. And I think that's a better system. I think we should adopt it. Because bears can be mean. But frogs are always cool. Like never has there been a frog hopping toward me, and I thought, man, I better play dead. Here comes that frog. I've never said, here comes that frog in a horrifying manner. It's always like optimistic. Like, hey, here comes that frog. All right. Maybe he will settle near me. And I can pet him. And put him in a mayonnaise jar. With a stick and a leaf. To recreate what he's used to. And I'll certainly have to punch some holes in the lid, because he's damn sure used to air. And then I can observe him. And he won't be doing much in his 16-ounce world. I like to talk about the differences between frogs and bears. I know it's cliche. Like when there's a frog around, I don't have to hang my sandwiches from a branch. A frog knows they are for me. He'd rather have a fly, because a fly zigzags, and my sandwiches do not. Unless I go like this. There ain't no frog attack prevention pamphlet. Now, if the frog is hopping towards you, do not look the amphibian in the eye. This will incite him. I wear V-neck shirts always. This is a V-neck I got on. My neck is so fragile, man. I can't wear a regular neck shirt. It hurts. And I especially hate turtlenecks. Like wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy. All day. Like if you wear a turtleneck and a backpack, it's like a weak midget trying to bring you down. I'm at the end of my special, man. My special, baby. I just don't know, you know. I don't know. It's my special. See how happy I am? Because I was taping a special. You know when you go to a restaurant on the weekends, it gets busy, so they start a waiting list, they start calling out names. They say like, Dufresne, party of two. Table ready for Dufresne, party of two. And if no one answers, they'll say the name again. Dufresne, party of two. But then if no one answers, they'll just go right on to the next name. Bush, party of three. Yeah, but what happened to the Dufresnes? No one seems to care. Who can eat at a time like this? People are missing. You people are selfish. The Dufresnes are in someone's trunk right now with duct tape over their mouth. And they're hungry. That's a double whammy. We need help. Bush, search party of three. You can eat once you find the Dufresnes. All right, that's the end of the normal. So I'm going to do a couple more jokes because, man, you know, I felt as though y'all were like saying, what the fuck's up with this guy? I got a lot of the what the fuck's up with this guy vibe. And I certainly want my special to be funny. You know what I mean? I come out here like, oh, fucking, I think I rock and roll fucking bullshit. Oh, fuck, man. Let's keep the tape rolling. All right, check it out. I'm gonna do a couple more, just in case for editing. I think Pizza Hut is the cockiest pizza chain on the planet because Pizza Hut will accept all competitors' coupons. That makes me wish I had my own pizza place. Mitch's Pizzeria. This week's coupon, unlimited free pizza. Special note, coupon not good at any of the Mitch's Pizza locations. Free pizza oven with purchase of a small Coke. Two for Tuesday. Buy one pizza, get one franchise free. Hey man, I want to retape my special. I feel good now. This will be the second half. Whenever I walk, people try to hand me out flyers. And when someone tries to hand me out a flyer, it's kind of like they're saying, here, you throw this away. These are just editing options. I said that joke on another show earlier. I smile because I'm happy. I want to put that part in right there. All right. I can't floss my teeth, man. I can't get into the flossing thing. People who smoke cigarettes, they say, man, you don't know how hard it is to quit smoking. Yes, I do. It's as hard as it is to start flossing. You seem jittery. Yeah, I'm about to floss. I think Pringle's initial intention was to make tennis balls. But on the day that the rubber was supposed to show up, a big truckload of potatoes arrived. And Pringles is a laid-back company. They said, fuck it, cut them out. My old shit works better than my new shit. I am out of ideas. Sometimes I wave to people I don't know. It's very dangerous to wave to someone you don't know. Because what if they don't have a hand? They'll think you're cocky. Look what I got, motherfucker. This thing is useful. I'm gonna go pick something up. I think you like me more now than earlier, so I'm gonna redo my special. I had an apartment in Los Angeles, and I had a neighbor. I'm gonna redo my special. I'm gonna redo it. I used to have really long hair. People always thought it was high on stage because people associate long hair with drug use. I wish long hair was associated with something other than drug use, like an extreme longing for cake. And then strangers would see a long-haired guy and say, that guy eats cake. He is on bundt cake. Mothers saying to their daughters, don't bring the cake eater over here anymore. He smelled like flour. Did you see how excited he got when he found out your birthday was fast approaching? I like cinnamon rolls. That's why I wish they made like a cinnamon roll incense. Because I don't always have time to make a pan. Perhaps I'd rather light a stick and then have my roommates wake up with false hopes. That joke is going to be edited in. That was pretty good reaction. I guess I gotta end now. I don't know how to end necessarily. I just feel like doing another hour. The Mitch Hedberg 90-minute special. Self-indulgence. Hey people, look, all right. This is dumb. All right. Hey man. I mean, all serious. Hey man. I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy who reads scripts, and he read it and he said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, fuck that, I'll just make a copy. I gotta get off this damn stage. I wish it was just like a trap door that would open up and I'd fall in it. You are done. And I'd land on a couch and have a drink. I'm gonna be silly. I gotta get out of here, man. This jacket is dry clean only, which means it's dirty. Why like am I doing better when the special is over? Let's do the B-sides of the Mitch Hedberg special. I play the guitar. I taught myself how to play the guitar, which was a bad decision because I didn't know how to play it. So I was a shitty teacher. I would never have went to me. I played in a death metal band. People either loved us or they hated us, or they thought we were okay. A lot of death metal bands have intense names like Rigor Mortis, or Mortuary, or Obituary. We weren't that intense. We just went with Injured. Later on we changed it to a cappella as we were walking out of the pawn shop. We became a death metal barbershop quartet. You know when you go to concerts like punk rock and the kids get on stage and they jump into the crowd stage diving? People think that's dangerous, but not me, because humans are made out of 95% water. So the audience is 5% away from a pool. I like Kit Kats unless I'm with 4 or more people. I'm just gonna do every joke I have. You make the special. You in the truck decide what is special. I used to buy a lot of M&Ms. They're a delicious candy. But then I switched to aspirin. I find if you hand your friend 2 aspirin, he doesn't look at you like you're selfish. I like roast beef. All right, I don't have a joke about roast beef. That was a trick. I had a box of Ritz crackers, and on the back of the box of Ritz crackers, I had all these suggestions as to what to put on top of the Ritz. So try it with turkey and cheese. Try it with peanut butter. Oh, come on, man, they're crackers. That's why I got them. I like crackers. You know, there ain't no suggestion. Put a Ritz on top of Ritz. I didn't buy them because they're little edible plates. Like lunch meat does not have suggestions as to what to slip underneath it. Try this. Slip a cracker under the pastrami. Slip a piece of bread. You have to slip things under lunch meat. It is not a good base. I like Swiss cheese unless I'm with 4 or more people. I think Visine was only invented for potheads. Who else would buy Visine? Say, man, I need Visine. I don't want people to know that I have been swimming. I'm a heroin addict. I need to have sex with women who saved someone's life. You're a good reaction guy. Keep the camera on that guy. I want to tell the people in the truck, whenever you're cutting to a reaction shot, cut to him. Because you're really good. You laugh a lot, man. It's very pleasurable to see. My specials are gonna be all fucking cut up and shit. It's gonna be very weird. It's not gonna be seamless. Be all jerky and shit. I gotta get out of here. They're gonna get mad at me now, I know it. I'm gonna get yelled at.